X. Yeah, it's too good on the edge out here. Look at that, you guys. Seats right there. So I just wanted to, if you were, I like to let you know. Because I don't want to, I'd like to keep everyone exactly on board. I'm never going to make something of something. Nothing has happened at the spot. I'm a little bit upset. Like no whistle, not even an animal I could say that was them, like nothing. Like on purpose. Like, look, in fact, it's almost so unbelievably quiet. I don't know if I put the clip in, but I said it before. And listen. Here, I'll zoom in, it'll listen out there. It's because they're all doing their magic and they're just like, I don't know how it's done, you guys. I just don't. There's no answer that we're aware of. Like they would show you, be like, oh, I wouldn't have thought about that. Exactly. You guys, look at the power plant behind the seat. Look at that. It doesn't get any better. You'll never see anything better than that in your entire life until I show you the next better one. Over and out. I haven't found any. Well, I know I'm in the right place. I have like these leaning special charters like this. It's so unbelievably perfect. The temperature could not be. It's almost, if anything, a little chilly. Oh, we got something already. I knew this was going to be good, you guys. So this has no access. The further I go, the steeper it gets, and then once you get, especially down here, it just drops straight down. There's no way to walk up. You wouldn't anyway. It's so steep. So that's why I've come in all the way around. And I've been wanting to do it for years. Then when I saw them this year, I was like, you guys, there it is. I'm coming in. Look. I gotta go up. I mean, to show you something. I mean, there's a trident, and then it looks like there's a being behind it. It must be an accident, right? There must be a logical explanation. There must be. They told you that on TV, so... Look, here's the point I've been trying to make all along. These people are going around typing on the internet. They've been lied to, okay? They think they've put together what life is, and it's all wrong, completely wrong. It's not an opinion, it's 100% fact. No one will argue it even, except that person, right? Because they're going to feel they're embarrassed. I forgot what my point, thank God. No points today, Mark. What happened here? You guys, this is so steep. Let's see if we can get the angle. Look at, I'm not exaggerating. Look at the bottom line. It's so steep here. I would say 45, 35. And then look what happened. This is just the beginning of this. These guys have been watching me do the worlds around them for years and years. Look at this. Dude, this is all coming uphill. Looks like it used to be seats under there. Trail marker. That's the thing that looked like it had a big fun. That's where they hide, places like that. You don't believe me? Just ask Diesel, he'll tell you. There it is. It is active. It is active. Look at this, you guys. Oh, it's better. I knew it! They say our love is just a growing pain. Why don't they understand? I'm just a crying shame. There's some other seat over here. What it looks like. That was weird. Big black something flying right up there. I think it was a crow, but the way I saw it was real weird. This is exactly what I wanted it to be. I'm not looking to show you some outstanding, intricate thing. I'm taking you to where big guys sit. And here it is. I'm up high today. I'm still sick. Maybe that's why I'm overly out of breath today. Did you see that trail marker? I'm not sitting around there anymore. Oh, Harry and his girl might stop by. Hopefully he'll come by. Look at this spot, you guys. Before I go in this, let me show you. These are all seats. This is into the thousands and thousands of times I've showed this. Different. New place. That's it right there. There's gotta be a seat. I almost want to sit down for a second before I go in, but this is it. So it's not just the spot, it's everything. See how far I had to walk, you guys? I was pausing it, but it's about a mile or so from where I first walked in. Hopefully I put it in. I found it, I'm in it. Don't need to go anywhere else, right here. And that's how you find Bigfoot. Boom. Is it Bigfoot? It's not really. Let's just use that as a slang term. I have no water today. Nick kept saying something about that. I only need water. Why is there a face at the end of that stump? Like, I can see it with my eyes. It's not like it's pareidolia. And then look, it's inside some circle. It's amazing to me that there's a face. I'm looking right at it. Right there. At the end of that stump. Oh, there's the seats. Look at this, you guys. I don't need to go anywhere else. I'll make this a short video. I could stay in here for days. But since you're not watching, I'm not going to do my traditional videos and no one wants to see them anymore. I'm being completely censored. You guys aren't sticking up for me. You're not liking the videos. You're not sharing them because you're embarrassed that someone you went to high school might think they're the ones that should be embarrassed, not you. Let's get that straight right away. Trust me on this, okay? Just trust me. Nothing I tell you is an opinion, unless specified otherwise. It comes directly from them. I can't be any more specific than that. Again, where I'm sitting in their seats, something like that is there. Very unusual, some kind of decoration, right? That's got a face on it. That's amazing to me. There's the seats, they're active seats right there. I'm not going to break it down because, there's an X up there. I got to go look around in here a little bit. I don't know if I'm filming or not. I just wanted to show you that this structure. You guys remember, I teach the system. Okay, this is part of it. This is a taught structure. It's used only at their seats. Of course, you'll see some customizations. X. That's amazing. X. Let me see if I can get him to do something. It's been a little bit quiet lately. I think, you want to know what I think, honestly? Something's going on in this world. Just like all of you think, like this little inkling in the back, even if you're not thinking about it, there's a little inkling. Well, I'll just say if something's going on. But you're passing by the videos, you're passing by everybody going, what is going on? Why do I feel different? Let me tell you something. The whole world could change in one day, and you won't even know it. Get this seat. This is the 1700th-ish trident seat with a trident shadow on it, or an X, or both usually. Look at that. One of the best seats ever found. It's all brand new. These are all seats here, right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Check out the main video, you guys. It's insane. I don't do shorts, so if you're seeing this, I guess I do, but it's very little. Look at the blend. I do real videos, not shorts. And I'm getting a little tired of somebody like some noob on Facebook chiming in like he has any grasp on his life. It's just like, I'm here to help you. If you don't want to be helped, please leave as quickly as you possibly can. Thank you. You guys, I'm still sitting in these seats right here. Look at this view. I wish I had my zooming camera with me. First of all, you got this. There's, you guys, there's, if not 200. Of them. I'm going to say 100 when I watch up here. This is a spot I've always known about, but I didn't know. I've been up there once. Years and years ago. It's right here. Watch this. I didn't know I had the view until like all of a sudden I look over. I'm like, oh my God. And you can see one of their spots. Before I even zoom, you'll see it. See it right there, the white. Oh, come on, camera. There it is, right there. It's that easy. Something's wrong with my camera right there. See that? On just that particular time zoom, something with the stabilizers. It happens. There's a place where that'll happen to my camera no matter what part I'm on. They do it. I go into some field. I posted it. No one watches it. On my motorcycle. I'm just completely ignored by the whole world. If you guys aren't going to check in and not like and subscribe and do all that stuff, I'm gladly just going to disappear into oblivion. Not gladly. I'll be really upset about it. But it's not going to last much longer. So if you're not on board, what I do is what no one in the world does. So if you're not going to get on board, I'm out. This is the one opportunity, and then again, here's the world shuts someone down again. It's an amazing thing what you let happen to you in this world. It's not just me. It's a million things you didn't know about today. Look at this on the edge. I haven't even gone anywhere. I walked about a mile. I thought about it. I don't even think it is a mile in. It's like 3/4 of a mile that way. And then I hit the first seats and I just stayed right here because, look, here's another one. The thing is, the most hidden, amazing mountain goes that way into oblivion, where it's just so hard to get to that I think it's really worth an expedition up there one day. But I got to be more prepared. Look at the seat here. Look at the shadows on the seat. I never show you one without it. Typically. Tried it. Big try. These are all seats. So what you're seeing behind, like over here, they're all seats out there. Hundreds of them. You guys, I found 100 of them, at least. I'd like to show you every one of them myself, but you don't want to see them, so. Why do you think? You think there's addictions that you have, or what are the reasons that you're not completely wanting to know about God and beings that guide you through your life? What do you think the reasons would be that you wouldn't want to know about this? Remember, atheists are considered the infidels. They're considered by both sides, but more by the evil. Isn't that funny? The real followers of Satan, remember, they look at him like you look at Jesus. They think of atheists as the dumbest people to ever live. There's a mutual respect there. That even though they hate Christians and would like to kill them, there's still a respect because you're both in the truth. And they consider an atheist one of the dumbest people to ever walk the earth. It's the big guys. They're being real quiet. Not one thing has happened to me on purpose because I'm in the seats. It's kind of bothering me. Look how by that X that stuff comes out like that. Those clumps, perfectly level, like you could put a drink on it. Look. Such a spot. So one of the reasons, I don't think people realize is that they didn't understand that if something was up there, without even seeing you, can know that you're here. That's what we didn't understand. That everything's just done way beyond us. A lot of the mistakes that you see on the internet are just fake. They're not. It's not even a real video, as credible as it looks. It's not even real. That's why you're not seeing real things. And now you think Patty's what you have to look for. I'm not saying Patty's not real. I'm just saying that's what you think this subject is now. Why? I mean, it's an unbelievable thing. That guy's never done one thing in this subject ever. Although Nick was here and said he's met him. He's like a nice guy. But I mean, what does he do? Who's doing this subject except me? Who else? Look at the outside. You could kind of imagine this being their eyes because of the camera, because this is what they do. Watch this. So I'm on their highway. Look, there's 100-something seats right there. There's one right there. This is something I notice, okay? Start to notice it. See how the tree is damaged there? It'll always be at the seats because they can hide on them. You can see it at every single seat. There's another seat there, another damage. Something you'll just, your eyes, you'll think right beyond it. Like it's just natural. You guys, I gotta tell you, I'm really, you're not really helping me here. I can't do this by myself. Nothing I say or present is an opinion. Okay, I'm not showing you something, asking about what, did I ask you what, yeah, like, what do you think about that? Like, but that's in a fact. You have to understand how far down the road I am here. And the frustration is that I can't keep going. If it's like if I'm just talking to a wall, you know what I mean? It doesn't make any sense. Where are the real people? Please put your hands up. Over now. Oh no, don't over now. Get ahead of yourself there, big guy. Let's go this way. Actually, skinny old man guy. I saw myself the other day. I was like, in some picture, I was like, that's what no, in some video like Nick was taking, I was like, that's what I look like? I'm skinny, disgusting, and old. Sucks. Look at the end, you guys. Look at this view. That's where they clear cut up to that. Look at the end. That's their view. They're right in there, believe me. See, look how far. You guys, it goes forever that way. And it's not so bad because you can kind of walk it on an angle. I'd like to go up further, like walk up, so I'm way up actually. I realized I went at like 3/4 mile that way, walked up and then kind of walked over. It was really easy. I was out of breath a little bit, like in the beginning, but over now, you guys, I love you. Really need you guys on Patreon. I can't keep asking. Trident X. Very amazing motorcycle hiking / pants. X. The most insane seat. Look at that, you guys. This guy's right on the edge. I walked in right below him. And you guys, all of these are seats. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There's at least 20 right there. Just all 20 of them sitting there together. Right? And then look. He's got, again, blinded. They always blind their seats. I don't know why, but they just do it. I guess for telescopic zooms or something. You know, they don't have to worry about someone down there seeing in here. You know, I think that's what it is. X. Yeah, it's too good on the edge out here. Look at that, you guys. Seats right there. So I just wanted to, if you were, I like to let you know. Because I don't want to, I'd like to keep everyone exactly on board. I'm never going to make something of something. Nothing has happened at the spot. I'm a little bit upset. Like no whistle, not even an animal I could say that was them, like nothing. Like on purpose. Like, look, in fact, it's almost so unbelievably quiet. I don't know if I put the clip in, but I said it before. And listen. Here, I'll zoom in. It'll listen out there. It's because they're all doing their magic and they're just like, I don't know how it's done, you guys. I just don't. There's no answer that we're aware of. like they would show, you'd be like, oh, I wouldn't have thought about that. Exactly. You guys, look at the power plant behind the seat. Look at that. It doesn't get any better. You'll never see anything better than that in your entire life until I show you the next better one. Over and out. Grab your things, I've come to take you home. This is his blind. Look at the view. That's where they sit. Because he comes from inside the earth or somewhere that they don't get to see that. Okay? And that's what they're here. They don't have trees. They don't have views like that. And I've told you for 11 years, okay? Don't even get me started. About how the Supremes, the special ones, like a view. They'll always have the best places. That's the seat up there. You can't even tell. Isn't that something? That's the most insane seat, and that's why you don't see it. It's done with this stuff. All these. That's why they're doing it now, because you used to be able to spot it so easily. Well, it's also to connect the entire forest together. But right there, behind that blind, is one. Right there is one of them. That tree is like one of the most amazing seats, and you'd never know it. 100, not even 100 feet away. The way they have it set up, it's all done in some genius way. I mean, you have to know the system. It's very simple. I did a post the other day. The best students in this, better than me, better than any of you, have been these 7-year-old kids that have come out here, just dominating me and their parents because they're not inhibited by the earth and stupid human beings, or worried that their friend from high school might think they're crazy because they believe in Bigfoot. That's what the world. Can't you see it? Why would someone think you're crazy? Because the world made it that way. Oh, he's just a conspiracy theorist. People don't even know what a conspiracy is. They don't even know anything. Have you ever seen the people go, like the guy, like ask someone the dumbest questions, like on the street? She can't answer like how many states are in the United States. Like they know nothing. These people, a lot of these people, they're just educated on TikTok. They're like walking zombies, and they're the ones commenting on a video. And they're you guys, I'm telling you, it's all going to come out. They're not completely real. That was way up there. You guys, I need to go way further. That's just enough. That was basically what I just filmed is what I do to know I need to go miles and miles. You got to see the view and how far it goes. I don't think it ends. They tell you right there. Even that X is like unbelievably hard to see, and it's right there, and it's a beautiful X. Here's like a lot of things I won't show you, but look at the outskirts of their seats. It just shows you something. It's stuff to look for by you. It couldn't have happened, but yet it looks like the wind did it. Right? Couldn't have happened. I almost want to say the wind did it, but I know that their seats are right there. This is them. And you'll see it's a system. So if you ever memorize it, you'll see it again. Remember, I have 1,000 people, hundreds and hundreds of people that are going to film exactly that and send me the picture after I do this. That's what the person that just trolled the video doesn't realize, is that I have the largest team in the world. I have the best people in the world that review my videos. Highly trained professional cameramen, things like that. X. And I'm at the point of, my tolerance for this world and wanting to be a part of it is extremely low. So, I want to be a part of it, but I'm just going to do it all by myself. I'm up here by myself. I can do the rest of this by myself. I'll write a book one day. I would just thought maybe enough people would want to come along. That's all. But apparently you don't, because you're not on Patreon. Over now. Remember that X I just showed you? Look at there's one beyond it I couldn't see because I was in line with it. Unbelievable. I didn't see it even going in. How I didn't see that, I'll never know. And right behind that is hundreds, not 100, hundreds of seats. There's one of their spots right there. I've been watching it since they did the clear cutting there. They'll sit right there. In fact, I think I filmed one of them on it. It's what you know. Maybe I'll start with this clip. So this is a trident, right? This is the end of being in there. I wanted to get over to here. I wanted to show you what it really looks like, how far away, and it just keeps going. And then I've seen these things, I think they're markers. I'm almost sure that's a marker. as much as that could happen, it's not. They come out on purpose. Because right behind that's one of the most magical places. I filmed them, you guys. They were standing right up in there somewhere. And I was at the top of the road. I zoom over. Most of you remember I saw that was the beginning of this year. They're just standing there. They did it on purpose. So I finally got a chance today to go back. I went in to film their seats, everything. You'll start to see the ancient pines, the good pines, where it's different. Wherever you get to where it hasn't been destroyed by humans, it becomes magical. Oh man, I'm really worried about us, what we've done without, maybe realizing it and realizing it. Anyway, look at that. This is what has to be done. So it really becomes special. If I was to keep going and kind of get up and look at this, even here they kind of messed with it. If I was to get up into here, where the real forest is, and then go this way, and then just get up to if there's any kind of a flat top a few miles up, it would take an entire day. And then people, I can't do that for free, you guys. I have to go shovel hay instead so I can make money. I need backing so I can do real videos. I can't be worried about, I have to move because there's no place to work when you live here. Where am I going to work? Like where? Do you see a place to work? That's why I gave up my entire life. I am very capable of working. I was brought up that you work. I work harder at this than any job any of you go to. I was just telling John today, he showed me working on the railroad. I was like, John, he's like, yeah, it's boring. But I was like, you know what? That's nothing compared to what I got to go do today. At least you know when it's going to be over and there'll be a paycheck there.